Whenever Baldur's Gate 4 eventually gets made, I highly doubt it's going to have as big of a time skip as the one between Baldur's Gates 2 and 3. The fact that Baldur's Gate 3 was going to be set over a century after Baldur's Gate 2 was decided years before Baldur's Gate 3 even went into pre-production, and this decision wasn't even specifically about the Baldur's Gate series, it was just about the Forgotten Realms world as a whole. When Wizards of the Coast released Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition, they decided to soft reboot the Forgotten Realms world and skip forward about 100 years in the timeline. The thing is, this time skip was kinda unpopular, and not just unpopular with fans, but unpopular with people creating the content. So naturally, writers started including convoluted reasons why human characters like Minsk and Volo were still around, despite the fact that they're pushing 150. So unless Dungeons & Dragons 6th edition comes out and includes yet another century time skip for the Forgotten Realms, then Baldur's Gate 4 is not going to do that. The Baldur's Gate video games have stayed in the same time periods as the Forgotten Realms books that are being produced at the same time. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are directly connected to something called the Avatar Crisis, or the Time of Troubles, which happened a decade earlier. And Baldur's Gate 3 is set pretty much immediately after the events of the book Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus.